From the bustling streets of London to the rolling hills of the countryside, the UK whispers stories of its past. Every castle ruin and ancient monument serves as a reminder of the people and events that have shaped this island nation. Understanding British history is not just about memorizing dates and names. It's about appreciating the profound impact of the past on the present. It's about recognizing how the decisions of individuals, from monarchs to ordinary citizens, have echoed through the centuries, molding the UK we know today. Our journey begins with a look at some of the most iconic figures in British history, individuals whose actions and decisions have left an undeniable mark on the country's trajectory. Few figures loom as large in the British consciousness as Winston Churchill. His name is synonymous with resilience and leadership. His leadership during the darkest days of World War II, when the fate of the free world hung in the balance, his stirring speeches that rallied a nation, and his ability to inspire hope in the face of despair, and his unwavering belief in Britain's destiny have cemented his place as a national icon. His legacy is one of courage and tenacity. Yet Churchill was a complex and often contradictory figure, embodying both the strengths and flaws of his era. He was a staunch defender of the British Empire, a product of a bygone era, whose views on colonialism are now seen as outdated. Despite his flaws, Churchill's courage and determination in the face of tyranny serve as an enduring inspiration for future generations. Traveling back in time, we encounter another iconic leader, Queen Elizabeth I, whose reign marked a transformative period in English history. The daughter of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, Elizabeth I ascended to the throne in 1558, following a tumultuous period of political and religious upheaval. Her reign, often referred to as England's Golden Age, witnessed a flourishing of the arts, exploration, and international power, setting the stage for modern Britain. Under her rule, England defeated the Spanish Armada, securing its place as a dominant naval power. Shakespeare wrote his greatest plays, contributing to a cultural renaissance that still resonates today. And explorers like Sir Francis Drake sailed the globe, expanding England's influence and wealth. Elizabeth I's intelligence, her cunning political maneuvering, and her unwavering commitment to her nation solidified her place as one of England's most successful monarchs, leaving a legacy that endures to this day. To truly understand the UK's story, we must travel back to 1066 and the Battle of Hastings. This pivotal battle saw William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, defeat the English forces under King Harold Godwinson. The Norman conquest, as it came to be known, transformed England, bringing with it a new ruling class, new laws, and a new language, French, that would heavily influence the development of English. The impact of the Normans extended far beyond language and law. They constructed castles, established a feudal system, and laid the groundwork for a more centralized government. Though it would be centuries before England embraced a true democracy, the seeds of that transformation were sown in the aftermath of the Norman conquest. The imposition of a new order forced English society to adapt, evolve, and ultimately to demand greater rights and representation. Fast forward to the 18th century and we encounter another pivotal moment in British history, the Industrial Revolution. This period of unprecedented technological advancement transformed Britain from an agrarian society into an industrial powerhouse. New inventions, like the steam engine and the spinning jenny, revolutionized manufacturing and transportation. Factories sprung up across the country, drawing people from rural areas to urban centers in search of work. The Industrial Revolution brought about profound social and economic changes. It created vast wealth but also led to widespread poverty and inequality. The growth of cities like Manchester and Birmingham brought with it new challenges, overcrowding, pollution, and social unrest. Yet this period of upheaval also laid the foundation for the modern world, shaping everything from the way we live and work to the global economic order. Section 5, Hidden Heroes, Ada Lovelace and the Code of Innovation. While the likes of Churchill and Elizabeth I occupy prominent places in the history books, countless other individuals have shaped the UK, often working behind the scenes to drive innovation and progress. One such figure is Ada Lovelace, a brilliant mathematician and the daughter of the renowned poet Lord Byron. Born in 1815, Lovelace possessed a keen intellect and a passion for mathematics. Lovelace is best known for her work with Charles Babbage, the inventor of the analytical engine, considered a precursor to the modern computer. Recognizing the machine's potential beyond mere calculation, Lovelace developed algorithms for the analytical engine, essentially writing the world's first computer program. Her groundbreaking work laid the foundation for the computer age, influencing generations of mathematicians, computer scientists, and technologists. Though largely forgotten for decades after her death, Ada Lovelace has been rightfully rediscovered as a visionary pioneer of the digital age. Section 6, a legacy forged in conflict, World War II, and Churchill's resolve. The Second World War stands as a defining moment in the 20th century, testing the resolve of nations and reshaping the geopolitical landscape. For Britain, the war represented a fight for survival, a struggle against the forces of fascism that threatened to engulf Europe. At the helm during this period of unprecedented crisis stood Winston Churchill, his leadership proving instrumental in rallying the British people and ultimately securing victory. Churchill's unwavering defiance in the face of Nazi aggression, captured in his iconic speeches, steeled the spirit of a nation. His refusal to surrender, even when Britain stood alone against the Nazi war machine, inspired not only his own people but also those in occupied Europe and the United States. The Second World War tested Britain's limits, leaving an indelible mark on its psyche and shaping its role in the post-war world. Section 7, the Elizabethan era, a golden age of exploration and the arts. The reign of Elizabeth I, stretching from 1558 to 1603, marked a period of extraordinary transformation and achievement for England. This golden age, as it is often called, saw England assert itself as a major naval power, challenging the dominance of Spain and Portugal on the high seas. Explorers like Sir Francis Drake embarked on daring voyages, circumnavigating the globe and laying the foundation for England's colonial empire. Beyond exploration, the Elizabethan era witnessed a flourishing of the arts and literature. William Shakespeare, the Bard of Avon, wrote his greatest plays during this period, captivating audiences with his tragedies, comedies, and histories. From the Globe Theatre to the Royal Court, England pulsed with creativity and intellectual ferment, solidifying the Elizabethan era as a high point in English history. Section 8. The enduring legacy of the Magna Carta. In 1215, a group of rebellious barons, frustrated by the autocratic rule of King John, forced the monarch to sign a document that would have a profound and lasting impact on England and the world, the Magna Carta. This historic event marked the beginning of a new era where the power of the monarchy was challenged and the seeds of constitutional governance were sown. This great charter, while intended to address specific grievances of the barons, established a principle that would resonate for centuries, that even the king was subject to the law. It was a revolutionary idea at the time, setting a precedent for the rule of law that would influence countless legal systems around the world. The Magna Carta's clauses, written in Latin on sheepskin parchment, guaranteed certain rights to free men, including the right to due process and protection from unlawful imprisonment. These rights, though initially limited in scope, laid the groundwork for future legal protections and the development of human rights. Though its immediate impact was limited, the Magna Carta came to be seen as a cornerstone of English law and a symbol of individual liberty. Over time, its influence grew, and it became a powerful symbol in the fight against tyranny and oppression. Its principles influenced the development of parliamentary democracy in England and inspired revolutionaries and reformers across the globe who sought to limit the power of government and protect the rights of citizens. The Magna Carta's legacy endures, reminding us of the enduring struggle for justice and freedom. Section 9, a tapestry of triumph and turmoil. The UK's history is a tapestry woven from threads of triumph and turmoil, of progress and setbacks, each thread telling a story of resilience and change. From the Roman invasion to the Brexit vote, this island nation has witnessed countless transformations, shaping and reshaping its identity over millennia. Each era brought its own challenges and opportunities, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's character. By understanding the forces that have shaped the UK, by appreciating the contributions of its people, both renowned and unsung, we gain a deeper understanding not only of this nation's story, but also of our own place within the grand sweep of history. The stories of kings and queens, of inventors and revolutionaries all contribute to the rich mosaic of the past. As we stand at the dawn of a new era, the lessons of the past hold more relevance than ever. They serve as a guide, illuminating the path forward as we navigate the complexities of the modern world. The challenges facing the UK today, economic uncertainty, social division, political polarization, have their roots in historical forces. These issues are not new. They are echoes of past struggles, reminding us of the cyclical nature of history. By studying the past, by engaging with its complexities and contradictions, we can better navigate the present and shape a future that honors the legacy of those who came before us. It is through this engagement that we find the wisdom to address contemporary issues. The UK's story, like all history, is a work in progress, a narrative still being written by each succeeding generation. Each of us contributes a line, a paragraph, a chapter, ensuring that the story continues to evolve and inspire.